check the mic first. Check. Hello. Audio. Alright, audio's good. Now what do I got going on here in the chat? Sorry about this. I need to get a new scene for when I close the game like that, or tab out it, or this thing will be up there and stuff instead of my desktop. We'll figure it out one of these days. One of these days. Okay, 184. Excuse me, I'm really sorry about that son of a bitch. Fucking cigarettes are killing me. Slowly but surely. The hell we going here? Hey, Jonas Gamer. What's up, my brother? Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoy the show. Hope you enjoy the show. Okay, what do we got here? 71,000. 12 hours, we can get that. 118,000 pounds. That'll put our old girl to the test. What's this one? This junk 77. How far is this? 800 miles. We'll take it. I tell you what, I wasn't too sure about this old Volvo. She's a decent truck though. I guess we'll pull in here and get some fuel quick. Top her off. Find a service spot. We're gonna change these mirrors out too, I believe. Get me wrong, these aren't bad mirrors, but yo, Chad, morning, brother. Guess you're an early riser like me. God damn, you can tell it's early. I don't know what gear I'm in. I don't know where we're going. But we're getting there. And I first saw they put this Volvo out, I was like, Volvo? That ain't no truck. Well, you would have been pretty impressed. And learning, don't need to wind it up much as I thought either. It's got pretty good power. At about 1300, somewhere in there, between 10 and 15. Boy, better get me some more coffee, wake my clutch foot up. Boy, I'm missing these gears. I'll be double clutching this son of a bitch. Got 182 to pick up. I'm always up early. Shit, I think I woke up at 5:30 or something this morning, quarter after, something like that. I've always been early riser, but this last year, boy, I get up hella early. 4:30 sometimes. No matter what time I go to bed. Ahead of us running. Yeah, they're picking up now. Slowly. I'm going to give them a little bit of room before we speed up. Let them stretch out in front of us a little bit. That way we won't be running up on them. And then they'll slow us down right when we get rolling. Looks like they're still pulling on us a little. We should be good. Another $5,000. One of the drivers we hired. And he leveled up too. Awesome. Need to upgrade my garages. Need to get about another $100,000 here. And I could upgrade one of the garages, buy another truck. Last time I was playing this lot, I was up to level, I don't know what the hell I was, 40 or 50. I had almost every garage you could buy. Most of them upgraded. And I redid my PC, freaking started over. The old big iRacing updates coming out today. I'm hella excited. I'm not much of a road racer, but I'm excited to try that Skip Barber series with the new tires. See what that's all about. I sure ain't doing no officials this week. Week 13's bad juju. A lot of guys scrambling to get that last little bit for their license. Got all the road guys coming over to Oval. Oval guys going to the road. That ain't bad, it's probably just tire wear. I think I figured the fuel gauge thing out too. I think one's the actual fuel and the other one's that, oh, what do they call it? DEF fluid or whatever they call it for the exhaust. These new modern trucks. Emission stuff. Yeah, it's down right now. I was just going to check, see what was going on. My subscription was up, renewed. Went to log in and boom, she down for maintenance. they're changing the aero package and stuff on all the NASCAR stuff. Quite a few other things, some graphical updates. Version 7 tires on the Skip Barbers. I believe one new car coming out for the road guys for the GT3 or GTE series, which is pretty awesome. They're getting that pretty close to real life, where got several cars in that series, an IMSA or whatever it is. Probably like 5 or 6 now. That multi-class stuff is pretty crazy racing. Coming out with some other things too. Oh, Daytona Rising. They've updated Daytona. It's going to look pretty much just like modern day. If you check YouTube for the iRacing channel, they put out a video just yesterday about it. It looks pretty freaking epic. I'm just hoping it don't hit the graphics too hard. I'll give iRacing that. They're good at keeping, when they get big updates and shit, they keep the graphics. I mean, obviously, the further they go, the more power it takes, but they're pretty good at keeping it steady. Graphic updates without huge extra load on your machine. Found out what my issue was with the dirt tracks not loading too. The evidently last update I got some bad shit on the sprint car files. Deleted the sprint cars, re-downloaded them, bam, they load right up now. Yeah, iRacing's good though. They only every, I don't know, 4 or 5 years, guys. Shit, I ran on the same old junky Walmart e-machine computer on iRacing for shoot, probably 4 or 5 years. And it was barely enough to run it when I got it. And I moved up to an HP that was just, you know, badass compared to the old e-machine. Ran on that for years. I think I upgraded the card in it once. I've got this one and I really haven't upgraded anything. I think when they switched to DirectX 11 or 12, whatever they're on now, was the last one that hit anyone very hard, but yeah, they're pretty good at that stuff. I'm not the biggest super speedway fan out there either, but that Daytona Rising, a little intro video they did, man, that shit looks sick. That's another thing amazing me with iRacing. Track looks freaking real life, unbelievable. Tell you something cool about iRacing. Old Denny Hamlin, first time he went to Pocono, never been there before ever. Practiced on iRacing all week, went out there and won that sumbitch. I mean, it was obviously not solely iRacing responsible. He's a pretty good driver. Can't see over there. Definitely need to change these mirrors. They're just almost a little too close into the cab where I can't see that good. We got our seat all the way back too. Suppose I could move the seat forward some, but I'd rather have some mirrors stick out a little bit further. Oh yeah, Dale Jr., man, he had one of the, I'm sure you've heard me talk about the old sim, NASCAR 2003. He had a huge league there. That's actually, Martin Truex Jr. was one of the first guys that went, you know, big time from sim racing. That's how he and Dale Jr. met, was in Dale Jr.'s NASCAR 2003 league. I guess Truex ran real good there, and Jr. put him in a car. Then history from there. Then you got other guys out there, not sure how much you know about sim racing. There's a guy out there, Gregor Hutu, call him the world's fastest alien. He wins all the Formula One shit and everything across a lot of sims. They took him out, put him in a real car. Poor bastard couldn't take it physically and got all exhausted. And a little skinny guy, but you never know when it comes to that stuff. But a lot of guys get real rides these days from sim racing. Myself, I think the esports is the future, just solely because of the cost. I mean, like right now, iRacing's got 300 grand across the entire service, 5 series out there up for grabs. But just the peak series alone is 100 grand, which to a race team isn't a lot of money. But the money they have to invest to be able to compete in it is so much cheaper that it's almost like free money to them. You wreck the car, you push a button, you got a new one. You know, instead of physically taking 20 guys to the track, you just got 5 sitting at the shop, you know, through the computer. Keeps the costs way down. Not hauling cars all over the country. What we got here? 118,000. That's one heavy son of a bitch. So we're about 140, 150 total. That shouldn't be taking off in 4th, I'll tell you that. Probably shouldn't even be taking off in 2nd like that. So trailer here, she follows nice. Son of a gun, I'm on the gears this morning, son. $849, that's not too far. A little shorter than the 1200 or whatever we did last night. Ooh, that was close. We better slow down a little bit. Yeah, so girl pulls better than I thought she did. And these lower RPMs. Pulls pretty good. Some of it's pretty wide. Pretty wide load. Have to be careful of that. make it easy here because they'll all slow down. Not when they get there, but when they get to the end, they'll all slow down. That's one thing they definitely need to fix in ATS. Shit, we need a rest stop already. Son of a gun. I didn't even look at that. We've got to be there Sunday. It's Friday. 800 miles, no problem. We're still going to go far as we can, though. As far as we can go. Prefer not to have it rest till like 8 o'clock, 8, 9 o'clock. That way you wake up, she'll be bright and early. A little sunshine. Come on, old girl. We're almost top. There we go. Been figuring that out too. I shift down a lot of times when I shouldn't. Should do like you said, just stay in the throttle and let the truck do the work. See, like right there, we just stayed in it, still going uphill, but she's picking up a tiny bit of speed. A lot of times I'm just too eager to downshift. End up slowing me down. Wonder where our next rest. I gotta take a look at the map here real quick. What's our next one gonna be? Flagstaff. None of those are very convenient though. Fuck it, I think we're just gonna stop right here. 6 o'clock. Fuck, that's gonna have us waking up at 3 in the morning or something. Be alright. We'll be alright. Top this old girl off. Cause why not? Not lined up too good there, but it'll have to do. Well, ain't lined up too good at all. I think I need to get myself a new mouse. A new mouse. Or something. I got something in Windows keeps connecting, disconnecting, connecting, disconnecting. Sorry about that, bumped the mic there a little. 1,200 a day, 19, 4 grand, 3 grand, 4 grand. Why is he only making 3? 4.2 experience. And what am I making a day? 30 G's. That don't seem right. Any event, let's get the rest that our driver needs. Yeah, that Junior Alien video was pretty legit. I'll give Junior that. He's seen all this shit coming years ago. Pretty sure he's involved with a couple of the teams that are going into the Peak Series. It's the top NASCAR series on iRacing. A couple other real life teams getting in it too. Kyle Larson Racing and a couple others in the dirt side. NASCAR, you got Joe Gibbs. Hell, I don't know who else. What happened here? We just started rolling back, something terrible. Turning too tight. Oh, she don't like that. Yeah, see that little dolly on the back was all pinched up. Oh, come on, buddy. Let me out there. Don't wreck into us. Ooh, that was close. Sons of bitches. That's why I need that other mirror further out. The virtual one there I can see pretty good, but I don't like running it all the time because then you can't see the stuff around the truck too good, but yeah, this game's awesome with Track IR or VR or something like that. I built a homemade Track IR deal, but I never really got it going correctly. Got free programs out there, head tracking programs, a little like a ball cap with some LEDs on it, but never got it working 100%. I should just quit being so cheap and buy a Track IR. They're only $150. I don't know how good it works with iRacing now. Probably not too good. A lot of guys used to run it back in the day, but oh, you bastard. Right in front of us too. Ah, airplane. What do you know? Don't see that every day. Shoulders are rough this morning. Ugh. Guy. Get moving around here a little bit. Oh. Looking forward to spring. I imagine before too long VR will come way down in price. As they develop all the software, it'll be, you know, it won't have to have be so demanding on your computer. End up someday be like any other peripheral device, cheap, and plug it in, it works right away. That's the only other thing with VR. Some guys have trouble setting it up or keeping it running correctly. I mean, it's not that bad. Anything that's new like that out there, They got some stuff, but it gets better every day. Definitely the wave of the future. Now we're rolling pretty good. Oops, clipped the high gear there a little bit. Not too bad, not too bad. Tell you what, 100 and some thousand, she's just a pulling right up this hill. Not a big hill, but you know, she's a pulling. Uh-oh, this is gonna test it. Oh, exit only. Son of a bitch. They're gonna force us down the exit too. Now, which way do we go here? Tour. Suppose that's the life of a real trucker too. Just get going. Then you get a detour. Detour, traffic jam. Who knows? Little weather. Okay, where are we gonna turn this bitch around at? I think instead of going all the way around there, we're gonna take a right, and we'll flip her around in this rest area right here, real quick. Need no fuel. Get it. You know what I need what to do here. Just a little, you know, just a little bit. Morning coffee. Sure, that's what I need. Can't get the right gear right now. Come on, old bitch. Quit rolling back. Well, what are you gonna do? I'll wait till it. Oh, that's the clock down on the numbers I was wondering about yesterday. I see. Worked on this Volvo. That Jake brake sounds like poop. compared to the other trucks. Oh. Fucker's closed here too. Son of a bitch, bruh. Alright. So we're gonna have to go all the way down around here. Wish I'd have known that the first time. I'm sure I ain't going north. Fuck. That puts us to 9. Fuck it, we'd be better off down on 10 anyhow. It is. Costs us about 100 miles. Only got to be there Sunday by 3. And all day today. Yeah, we'll make it. We'll make her. Come on, old girl. Not sure if I got one or not. I think this is the biggest upgraded one we got. We had a single exhaust there yesterday. We got her up to duals. You know what else I think it might be? I'm gonna have to check when we. I'm gonna drop this load, get her delivered. Oh, these son of a bitches. Oh. In any event, there was some other, yeah, I rocked in my headphones too, but there was some other weird exhaust on this truck. I can't remember what it was. I think it's not even stacked. It's a, one of these new kind of muffler on these modern rigs. Cleared out of the cab or some shit. Pretty sure it's to do with all that DEF system. That kind of freaked me out. These truckers I watched just the other day. I think the guy was in Canada. They got the DEF fluid right there at the diesel pumps. I was like, damn, never saw that before. Little separate pump there off to the side. Diesel emission fluid or some shit they call it. They all gotta run now, any new truck. Or diesel exhaust fluid or some shit they call it. I don't know what that's all about. Come on, old girl. Let's get up to about 70 here in 17th. Because that's what she likes. $70, $75, somewhere in there. Oh yeah, she's pulling now. Come on, four-wheeler. Get that son of a bitch going or get out of the way. Yeah, first couple times I seen it, they were about going out of their mind over it, but it seems like they're all kind of used to it now. Some of them even claim they think they get better mileage. I guess it cuts way down on the smoke and all that shit, but don't get me wrong, I love the environment and all that, but you still gotta make commerce. People gotta work and shit. Too many restrictions on people these days, but what do you do? Really need an ATS the option to shut that off and see what happens when you run her low. They make you stop or ticket at the scale or something. That's another interesting thing. Some of them guys I follow, like you was talking about, everything's on the computer now, all their logbooks, everything. The fucking thing's kind of like a GPS and talks to them and all kinds of stuff. Tells them how many hours they got left to drive time. Pretty neat. Communicate with the company through the thing. Yeah, I hope so too, brother. Sorry to hear that guy's on vacation. I've never dealt with him myself, but everything I've read on Facebook, all the reviews and shit, he's pretty legit. I also understand he usually has a lot of computers sitting there already built. I don't know if you went through his channel much. He had one Facebook or YouTube or something when he got his order in for the week or the month or some shit. It was unbelievable. Shitload of boxes. I mean, he built a super high-end custom one. I'm sure it takes him a little while, but got like some standard models, if you will. I'm not sure which one you got, but like looking by your specs, yours was probably middle of the road or something. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's legit, bro. He's like one of the considered most trusted sellers out there. I mean, there's some guys that bash him because his shit's overclocked, but that's kind of the niche he fills. Guys that want to iRace kind of on a budget. And there's nothing wrong with shit overclocked if it's done the correct way and shit. Like the way he does it, puts the good paste in there. And it's like my processor, I got a water-cooled system for my processor. I could clock it up, but just don't fuck around with that shit. But he's got a lot of customers out there that run solid as hell. I heard he's got real good support too. I'm sure all the shit he sells, the fucking shipping beat probably nothing for him. Definitely got connections on all them parts though. I saw the one video he had freaking i9, I don't know, a month or two ago. I don't know if he's running it yet or not, but some badass processor, about a $2,000 processor. Yeah, it is nice to have it, have a solid PC. Like I said, I've run on some junk shit before. All the graphics settings on bare minimum, no crowds, no freaking, can't see where the rubber is on the track. I mean, you know, it's still a race, it was still a blast, but a little bit of bling make her nice. Another thing I found on iRacing, you don't need, you see all these guys out there streaming and shit and they got 150 frame rate, you don't need all that. 84 on iRacing plenty, long as it's, you know, solid number. Not fluctuating a lot. Not that there's anything wrong with 120 frame rate. But it's the same deal, like if it's solid or not. Close to that concrete there. Some bitch wider than I thought. '55 now, must be coming into good old California. Sons of bitches. Them real life truckers that watch, they love that too. Everywhere else 65, 75, freaking Cali 55 everywhere. But that's the way she goes. Oh my god. cup of coffee. Nah, I wouldn't fry it, bro. That dude's legit. Go 150 steady. That's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Just the point I was getting at, that number doesn't really matter as long as you're over 60, and the numbers, you know. You're never gonna beat solid number. I mean, maybe some guys are with super high-end shit, but as long as it's steady, you know, it ain't bouncing around more than 510 on that number, you're good. That's just what I know from experience sim racing over the years. Because the reality is, anything over 60 frames per second, your eye. I mean, you could tell. You could obviously tell between a 60 hertz and a 144 hertz, minimal shit, but. Your brain can only see and process, you know, 60 FPS. All that higher frame rate does is make it steady. And like iRacing's base deal is 84, that's enough where it's super steady. Yeah, I'm actually trying to get off the coffee myself, bro. It's a big deal with these cigarettes. Wake up in the morning, don't really want to smoke that bad boy. I get that coffee and holy. On like Donkey Kong. Yeah, I'm kind of excited for these iRacing updates, see what all it entails. I got a real good feeling this year is going to be huge for iRacing. Because the way I see it, they're paying out 300 grand in prizes, which, you know, obviously that's not all their money. That's these other series coming in. They're keeping probably quite a good chunk in their pocket as well. I'm really excited to get your computer, get you going and shit. That's another thing I don't know if you knew about iRacing or not. They have what they call a participation program. Say like the series you're running the trucks or something's an 8-week series. You do 6 of those 8 races, you get a little bit of money back. Oh yeah, I raced for money before. Never no big money, but I've won a couple championships. One paid 60, another one. Okay, I can't remember what the other one was. Not a whole lot, 20 bucks or some shit. And then a lot of special events here and here, paid 10, 20 bucks, whatever. Actually, one of the very first leagues I was in on iRacing, Chorus Sunday Money. You can probably look it up on YouTube. Go back to their oldest videos. I was in there running. Team of 5 guys. It was like $2 a week entry per guy. I always got 3rd or 5th. Back then I ran real good. But yeah, pretty well carried the whole team. All our entry fees paid every week. Pretty well raced for free there. We didn't make no money, but I wouldn't say didn't make any money. We made some, but all went back to the team back then. And if a guy needed a track or whatever. Yeah, I got a trophy from one and a freaking die cast for another trophy from a different series. It's pretty cool shit. Myself, I always preferred trophies versus money, but freaking race for money, you get that money, you spend it back on iRacing or do whatever you do with it. Then, you know, it's money, you kind of forget about it. Fucking trophy, they send you a trophy. Every time you got it sitting there, every time you go to race, you look over at that trophy and you remind you that you're the best. Yeah, that money racing, that's a whole bitch ball game. Because iRacing can be bad enough already. Guys pay, you know, their monthly fee. Get all wound up. Then you get a little bit of money in there, boy, then they really get freaking whacked out. Over $5. Don't get me wrong though, some of the money series and money races I've run in, some of the best racing I've ever done. All depends on the group of guys, and who's running the show and all that shit. And you know, you got leagues and series out there, some of them you pay to get in, and other ones you don't. You just gotta, you know, be able to stay up in points and shit, and they give out prizes just for racing there. As they want full fields and, you know, good clean racers for their broadcasts. Yeah, I've won some in the past and shit, but my biggest deal's always been being able to run clean. I'd rather have a clean race in the back than a dirty race up in the front. I've actually won races before. It made me feel like crap a couple times at Bristol. I accidentally get into the guy that was leading when you're running him hard for second the whole race. It's like, damn, you hate to win that way, but, you know, all part of the game. And you got other fools out there that would wreck their mama to win. It's one of the reasons me and my buddy Operator are such good friends. I run side by side with that fool, any car, anywhere, any track, side by side with him, lap after lap after lap. One of them guys, you know, he's gonna hold his line, keep his shit, and not wreck you. Makes for some damn good racing. Because then you got the confidence to get right up after it, you know. I think he's got some pretty cool videos on his YouTube channel. You should look it up, Double Clutch Productions. See if he got some badass RC videos. Just fucking totally sick. That dude's pretty good with the video and all that shit. One hell of a racer too. He's mostly into the rally cross and that shit. Fucking beast in the rally cars. He's actually trying to get in the Pro Series this year, and I'm got all the confidence in the world he'll make it. Managing all his points and shit correctly. Got all his I rating and all that shit up there where he needs to be. Yeah, I might check that out. You'll have to link me up. You can't find his after I do this load a little later today. I'll throw you a link. He's got some pretty legit videos. He used to do a lot of airsoft shit. Fucking YouTube, they discourage that gun shit these days, those cocksuckers. Kind of shit pisses me off. The old censoring. Don't tell me I got tripped up on this one again. Yup. Son of a bitch. This one gets me every time. GPS always wants to run you down through town there. About every time. True that, brother. I believe it's better off to teach young people how to do that shit safely in case they ever need it. Also be aware of the dangers and shit, you know, it ain't a toy and all that, especially these days. Teach them to respect it. Problem these days, they keep that shit so hush-hush and don't want people having guns. A lot of them don't know what the fuck it's all about. I got you, man. I'm wanting to collect and shit. That's pretty cool. $300 to go. We're almost out of fuel. And we're tired. Alright, we'll pull in this next one. Take care of all that. Go from there. Give her that old burp. My buddy used to actually build airsoft guns and shit. Oh, come on, you old bitch. She don't like that. Oh, come on, old girl. Well, I'm on it today. Put a clutch in this sumbitch when we get done. Alright, let's get the fuel first without hitting the hydrant, preferably. And I think if we do this right, which I probably won't, but I'll be damned. We didn't hit nothing either, I don't think. Nope. Pretty good size little mobile crane, or whatever it is. What do they call it? Lift truck. Crane, yeah, basically, I guess. Oh! Thought I was gonna hit that pump for show. And then we got the sign right there. What are you doing here, King? Get her together, brother. This one here might be a little tricky too. So we're gonna try and swing her nice and wide. We got her. At least that one. I don't know about this next one. We shall see. Yeah, I sure do. And in fact, I'm glad you said that, because I've got the old trailer breaker, but I don't have it setting up here where I need it. Got a joystick I use for that. I also use that for handbrake on any rally racing I do. That's why that brown box that was sitting to your right when you was over here trying it, sitting there. I got a little joystick and I set it up on that box. But besides all my other junk sitting there, obviously. Okay, no, we don't want no radio. Get our ass freaking big old check mark on the YouTube. Those son of a bitches. Roll me a cigarette here. I remember one time I did a frickin' Tomb Raider video. And then later I went to race. I forgot to change the title of the video. That iRacing video, no music, no nothing on it. Just racing and talking to my friends on TeamSpeak. Fucking YouTube system saw the title Tomb Raider and flagged it for music because of the intro music in the game. I was like, you sons of bitches. I appealed it. They've never, that's been 2 years ago, they never got back to me yet. I was like, if you'd watched the video, it's a racing video. No music, no nothing. But I got several Tomb Raider videos and they don't, the music was never flagged. Which leads me to believe it got flagged because of Tomb Raider in the title, but racing is the content. Now, I don't think you can see it. No, you can't. There's a trailer brake down there somewhere. I guess you can hear it. Alright. 255. Better get rolling here. Man, I'm using the clutch a lot today. Just been missing the gear or something terrible. Yeah, I used that old trailer brake quite a bit in the past when I especially when I use them big long trucks with the 300-gallon tanks. A lot of times those are tough to turn, especially when you're trying to back up. This trailer really follows really well. I'm actually kind of surprised. Pretty well wherever you're, not exactly where your drivers go. That rear deal will follow. I guess not the drivers. Ooh, I about hit that. The dolly thing behind us that the trailer actually sits on. Come on, peeps, you gonna let us over there or not? I know why they do that shit. They're greedy for every penny, but yeah, all the gun shit and all that, they're trying to censor people, claiming it's not advertiser friendly. How the fuck's it not advertiser friendly when them gun channels got, you know, gun manufacturers and ammo guys for sponsors? Come on, girl, which one you want? Probably 11th or 12th. Ah, shit. What do we got here? Slowed us up a little bit. Runaway ramp. Don't think we need it. Going 45. I always thought about running up it to see how good it stops you, but always scared I'd ruin the truck or the load. What do we got here? 216. This sumbitch pays 71. I actually like to get enough to upgrade the garage and buy the extra 2 trucks to fill it up, but well, we're just rolling down this hill. Oh shit, we got a turn right here. That was sketchy. And then missed all my gears. Come on, Betsy. You can do her. Gets about 4.4 all the time. .4 to the gallon. .55 to stay alive. Right up these hills for 118,000 or whatever this thing weighs. Yeah, 118.5. Wow. Pretty heavy. It's not as soon as we get over. They start slowing up in our lane. Not too bad, just a little. Not too bad. Must be running about 54. I was going to change that too on my cruise control controls. Got it set at 5 mile-an-hour increments right now. Gonna change it to 1 or 2. Oh shit, the way station. Where's the volume? Gotta turn the volume down. It's gonna go beep, beep, beep. Please pull in. Thank you very much. You dirty bastards. Let me over, brother. There we go. It's all good. 193 out. Be there in no time. Not a lot of room on this one. Alright, where's the handbrake? Right there on the dash, you can see it next to the heating and cooling controls. Got that set on my joystick. Wonder why it's not in the air go. Should be. Oh, because I had my foot on the brake. .188 to go. 2.5 gallon. Says I can go 1,100 miles. I don't believe that. No way. But these are small tanks. We're gonna make the destination, but I don't believe it go that far in a tank. Dirt road down there. Better watch where I'm going. Where are we going? Stockton. Probably halfway up the coast or a little better. Let's see, Huron. Yep. Windmill's just a turning. Switching just the running lights, because why not? Alexander. Oh, couldn't find a job. Bobtail it. Fuel and maintenance, 270. That ain't too bad. Ah. I'll have to check into that. Really run too many mods on here. I mean, I guess what I should do is just create a separate profile. Run all my mods just on that one. Cause then you can, you know, there's cool shit like that. There's trucks out there you can download. The coast to coast map. I used to love that coast to coast map. 2,000-3,000 mile trip. Take a couple days to get your destination real world time. And he just did a load for 325, so we didn't lose nothing on that. Yeah, they're pretty simple at ATS. They've even got a mod menu on the home page of the game, so they're pretty straightforward. Basically drag and drop. It's one of the reasons I came to iRacing from a game called R-Factor. It had a lot of mods, and boy, you couldn't hardly keep up, because that we did all manually. That was a pain in the ass. iRacing, you either have their content or you don't. I kind of enjoy that aspect of it a little bit. But other cool thing with R Factor, there's a lot of different cars to drive for free. R Factor 2 is actually looking pretty good these days. Comes on sale on Steam again, I might grab it. I ain't gonna pay no 30 bucks for it, but comes down to 15 again, I'll snatch that, man, try it out. That's what I need to do, is get that freaking Oregon map. Especially since I've saved a couple bucks on iRacing this month. I know this guy that signed up. Look, I paid almost my whole month's subscription because I got a 10 buck referral. What's up? Appreciate that, by the way. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, you have to check in the old iRacing system. You do them officials, you'll actually get, I think they limit on it's like $12 a month or something, but you know, when the iRacing subscription is $13 a month. Excuse me. Oh, Steam is just a game client where you buy games and stuff. You can buy them, get like a digital download. I mean, there's other ones out there, but Steam is like the popular one. A lot of times I'll put the shit on sale half price and shit because I think the way Steam does it, they go to the game developers and they buy like a huge amount of license keys, or they're allowed to generate their own or something, you know, they pay the developer a flat rate to help them sell it. Yeah, they sure did, man, that day. iRacing's pretty good about shit like that. I used to get the yearly subscription, but sometimes that's a bit much for me to come up with all at once. If I was smart, I'd just put a few bucks back every month, but because Christ, when they have their iRacing has a sale once or twice a year, get your yearly subscription for 25% off or something, which, you know, buy it regular yearly, it's $120 or something. You get that off, it's 80 bucks or something. But drops it down to like 8 bucks a month. But for me, I just paid it 13 because every once in a while I'll take a month off, get burnt out on that shit. Especially after 10 years or 9 years, whatever I've been on there. Yeah, iRacing for online games is actually pretty cheap. I mean, purchasing the content initially a little bit spendy, but once you've got like the tracks and the cars that you want to run, pretty cheap hobby, $13 a month. And that, you know, you can race every day, all day if you have the time. Back in the old titles, we used to rent a game server, cost you $20 a month. Then you had to put all your own cars and shit on there, whatever you wanted to race. iRacing's a pretty good deal. Another thing I love about iRacing is the way they do their stats. I've got my entire history since the day I've been on the service is all there written down. how my license level progressed, all that shit. Races I've won, races I've lost. And what do you know, we're here. Honey, we're home. And there's a truck shop right next to it. I can get these mirrors straightened out. And look at the exhaust. Alright. Didn't even over rev it this time yet. We'll just wait a minute here. Traffic clear up a little. Right around that corner pretty good. And here we are. Yeah, they're pretty decent, bro. They a lot of people bitch and shit, but iRacing's legit organization. One buddy I raced with, he had a lot of trouble at one time, and he called the support, and the lady there actually remotely connected to his computer and fixed the issue. 100% free of charge. She went and read through all the log files. Of course, you know, they know what all that shit means, so. She said, oh, there's your problem right there. And she went into files, had him up and going. Yeah, they're no joke. People will carry on about, oh, this and that, and we pay all these subscription fees, but when you think about it, I mean, yeah, there's hundreds of thousands of people, whatever, but for $13 a month, don't get me wrong, they're making fucking money. They wouldn't be doing it. You gotta be kidding me. Just the target, I guess. Now what was I saying? Oh yeah, everyone thinks iRacing making this huge killing. They're making money, believe that, but probably good money too. But they provide a really good service, and myself, I believe they really they love racing. Especially that David Kamer guy that runs it. That's why they don't release content unless it's, you know, legit. Don't get me wrong, they have a patch now and then if they release something to fix little tiny things, but it's like the new tires that's coming out. He's been developing those he's basically done the tires for iRacing. They've been building iRacing for 20 years now. They worked on it for 10 years before they ever released it to the public. He's extremely dedicated to racing. He loves it. Another cool thing about iRacing, I didn't know if you were aware of, Roush Fenway is a huge partner with iRacing. Owns half the company or something. Pretty crazy. Okay, mirrors. Oh yeah, see that's another thing a lot of people don't realize, that the cost of those servers, like before you really got involved in it or whatever, you might have been watching it back then, but only been a few months ago, they had the original servers that they've always had, and it was in a building next to theirs, and they paid an IT company to manage it, you know, keep it going and all that shit. Well, they wanted to update it because they was having some server issues in their major events. And that company wanted to come in there and upgrade your servers or something, you know. And they found a place down the street and they just went and bought fucking all new equipment and have run their own, hired a couple guys, run their own server place now. They can control their own routing across the internet, all kinds of new shit now. It's pretty crazy. So didn't rank up on the skill, son of a bitch. 287. 100,000 to upgrade a garage. Or should we just purchase another garage? Upgrade that, then we're gonna have at least one empty slot. I'll have to buy a truck too. Where are we at? Stockton. No garage there. I should buy this one in Frisco. That would have us where? One here, one there. Orange Frisco. You know what the heck I'm gonna do? You folks don't mind. I believe I'm gonna go see about getting a new map. I don't think I want to do it while I'm streaming though. Not sure how I've got my permit deal set up. To save 10 on iRacing, why not, huh? Oregon, $12. Got the heavy cargo. Let's see where it takes it. Mesa, PayPal. Alright. Alright. Downloading it automatically. Watch this shit. Sorry about that. Slight delay there. Yeah, there's God, that's loud. Oregon that I just got. And then New Mexico. There's also mods out there you can get. Map of the whole United States. Okay. Check it out. Now we got all this opened up. Awesome. Alright. Like this. Go by destination. You know what? I think we're just gonna set a set us a waypoint here somewhere. Oh, we want to go. Fuck it, let's run up to Portland. Wow, we're gonna be able to be going a couple thousand miles now. I need to find something in the market that goes up there. Where are we at right now? Where's Phoenix? I want something out of Vegas. Oxnard, son of a bitch. It goes up into Oregon, Medford. Newport for 40. That's probably the best one. Yep. Here we go. How did we end up back at the garage here? Doesn't matter. 11 miles to go. Doesn't really matter. That was smart, eh? Did you ever think to yourself, maybe you smoked a little too much? Oh, me either. Oh, I love bitch. Damn M&Ms, I swear to God. Cook my chicken up today. A little chicken dinner. Brand new map. I'm kind of excited a little bit. Not really that big of a map, but still another state. Get us more miles, hopefully more money. And we're gonna roll up there, son. Rip up here, get this trailer. Unless we get slowed down by the traffic and red lights. And I usually don't do this. We're gonna go automatic because I'm feeling lazy. A little bit lazy today. Driving around with no running lights on, what's the matter with us? Mandela Bay. No Vegas. Oh, the mirrors. I didn't fix the mirrors. Son of a bitch. We were right there too. What, this automatic will get it. Wop, wop, wop. Don't have to give her much throttle at all. Now we're gonna have to decide what kind of trailer we want up here. So we probably have a choice. And if we do, knowing me, I'll probably snatch up those triples. I don't know why, but I like those kind of trailers. Just kind of neat, I guess. Excuse me. Could try the external contracts. I don't like that son of a bitch. That's the one, right? Oh, I didn't choose the trailer. That's alright. We'll haul a regular reefer. Guess I could go and turn it down and re-choose it, but we'll be alright. Oh, that's a little short one too. She can't be too heavy. Reefer unit too. Hold on, boys. We're hooking up to the reefer. Old boy cleaning the graffiti off. Or is he painting the graffiti? Cleaning it off. Could use a couple guys like that around here. I gotta get some fucking paint. I don't know if you saw that out in the alley. Those sons of bitches. Paint that shit on my house. Oh. Only just red hair, but still. Dirty Jeeps. Go paint that shit on your own house, son. Wow, this one followed pretty good too. Follow right along. Alright, wagon. Hey buddy, that's a nice wagon, but your rear end's a dragon. Yeah, this old Volvo, she ain't no slouch. About 1200 there, and she just rolling right along like nothing, like it was butter. It's actually kind of how I learned it. Got pretty good power, lower RPMs. I was running automatic one day on cruise control, and I was like, she will go. What we're gonna have to do here is get some fuel. Pretty good little trip, 1,000 miles, which, you know, 40 grand ain't that much for, but we want to get up to Oregon, so follow it around. Play. You know what? I really don't need that left one on with this trailer. It's actually a little odd for me. I'm not used to hauling a reefer. $34,000 feels like it's empty. Compared to what I usually haul in. Up there. Actually, I really don't need that mirror either. Got that one on the front. I like having my GPS, so I wish I could move it. Speaking of GPS, set it. This one on the longest one. This one a little closer. There we go. Little balloons out there floating. It's pretty good hills. till empty. What's our 4.4 on the economy? Yeah, this old girl gets 4.4 all the time. Excuse me. Alright, we're gonna hit this next rest stop. Get some fuel. When's this expected? Tuesday. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. 2 days. With the other trucks it would, depending on how heavy it is. This one seems like she's pretty steady, 4.4. I could put an aero deflector on it, but I don't really like the ones they offer for the Volvo. I mean, it wouldn't hurt, but plus when mostly I haul the heavy shit, it looks kind of funky, but Peterbilt's got a nice big chrome wing they put on that one, but this Volvo seems like steady 4.4. Now, should I get some rest or not? Just as well. Even though I'm going the wrong way. I thought we was gonna make it in there nice and square. Ooh, tore the tractor up a little bit right there. At least I hope it was the tractor, not smashing a trailer into shit. Kinda came into that whole deal the wrong way, ass backwards. Fit in there now. Alright. Excuse me. Good Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. Glad you made 1,000, that's good. Forgetting how short this truck is, the tractor itself. I usually drive the big, longest extended frame they got, but kind of liking this short one. Makes it pretty easy. Turn good. Get over, you son of a bitch. Better watch what I'm doing here. I don't usually pull this type of trailer. I haven't in a long time. Kind of neat, really, a little different. Come on, concrete truck. Let's get rolling. Freaking sun's so bright in the window. Hard to see when I'm driving at night in the game. Nice to see some bright sunshine though. For a change, fucking winter almost over. Now if these fools would get rolling, I'd roll with them 70, but I think they're just gonna all do 55. We're gonna kick it up a notch. Pass them if we have to. Or not. I guess that Jake don't sound horrible, but not quite as loud as some of the other trucks. Other trucks, they just... Whoa. real loud. I like this sumbitch though. First, like I said, I was like, man, making Volvo, you kidding me? Making nice though, nice interior, drives nice. Pulls like a freaking old plow horse. $6 grand. Come on, Peter. And he leveled up. Fucking A. Pardon my French. Oh, road work ahead. Huh? Nope, truck parking. Alright, now it's hammer time. Kind of cool rolling up to the new map for the first time. Knowing my luck, cheap as I am, and some bitch will go on sale next week. 11 bucks ain't bad at all. Game's like 20 bucks, and I think I've spent, I don't know, maybe that much again on add-ons. A couple friends turned me on to some shit. Just bought that map, so yeah, not bad at all. For what it is, you know. A lot of you games these days, 60 bucks. I remember when a game used to be 10, 15, 20 bucks for the new shit. Not no more. Nah, ATS actually, any of their maps and mods pretty cheap. But you figure, you know, each state they add 10 bucks, there's 50 states, so play that times thousands of players that do I. That's the new thing with games these days, the game-based games, real cheap. Then they got the DLC, or, you know, even some of them are pretty spendy, and then DLC on top of it. Wrong way. I thought we was on a 2-laner there. Oh, wait. Better get some more coffee and sober up here. Now we're just gonna gouge on it. Just mashing it. Yeah, they got that coast to coast map out there. I should get the dude just create a new profile, grab me a couple mods like that, coast to coast. Shit, coast to coast, you go all the way to Florida, all the way up into northeast and shit, New York City. It's not, you know, quite as good graphics as like the ones that the SCS releases, the official game maker, but it's still kind of cool. Do some hella long trips. They go up into, got one up into Canada, down into Mexico. 75 again. Well, and you never know about like that grates we just crossed. Sometimes them some bitches will be rough. Yeah, they got some. I think I went through there when I played the coast to coast map before. Pretty damn steep. Pretty steep and pretty long grades. And like I said, it's not really. There's a bumpy one. Ooh, I told you. We're good. We're good. But it's still pretty cool. I'm sure the game developers will get there eventually, but they come out with New Mexico about a year ago. They worked on that a couple years or whatever, and then this time it was not quite a year, so they'll get quicker at it. They do a pretty good job, especially putting the big icon, you know, landmarks and shit in. And having the layout generally right. Not exact, of course, but pretty close. Alright, we're gonna head north out of here up to Eli. I don't think it'll be too much further past that. We'll be heading on new roads we haven't been. Probably by morning and game time here. Topana. And it's actually kind of nice pulling a regular trailer. Not so heavy. I'm gonna pull over for just a second here and roll a cigarette. God damn, I smoked too many cigarettes. And of course, there comes the car behind us and we're holding them up. Fuck 'em. Stupid old AI car anyhow. Making a traffic jam. We got 305,000. I'd like to get a 500,000. Upgrade my garages, buy some trucks. And we'll really start getting some income. Roll one up going down the road, but this is pretty rough road at night. I'm not sure I've been here yet. I think I've been up to that Eli or whatever it's called, but not on this specific road. Why is the speed limit 35? Fuck it, we're outlaws. Try and make this hill. Got the bright lights on, hauling ass. Heading north. How could the speed limit be 35 here? I ain't even worried about a speeding ticket. We could afford it, 300 grand. Shit. Give me a couple of those $1,000 fucking telephones, Summit Dental. got a cancellation. They put me on a cancellation list, and they fucking call me every time, and they're like, "Can you be here in a half hour?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't think so. Don't drive myself. Takes me a little bit to get ready. You know, if you got an appointment canceled for tomorrow, that'd be great, but." I get my fucking teeth cleaned. Fucking teeth been getting bad since I had my heart attack. Nothing nice. I mean, they have been bad for years, but I lost like 3 teeth this last year. Won't be long, I just have them all out. Just yank them out of there and give me some fucking chompers. Kappa. We're rolling with brights tonight. I got to see. This old gravel hauler, he's a little off the base. Kinda excited to see if when everything's gonna be back up. Check the new, see what's new. What's up with that? That was close. About clipped in front of that truck behind us. Come on, old girl. What we got going on up here? Another wreck. No idea where we're at. Other than 700 miles away. I'm definitely gonna have to take a pit stop though. Get some fuel. A little pit stop for myself for a minute. Alright, brother, yeah, I'll be around. I'll either be streaming some of this, or iRacing comes back up. I'm going to check out the new digs on that. And if not, I'll always be the recording up there. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, brother. Appreciate it. Appreciate the sub the other day as well. Love the dollar store. Big fan of the dollar store. Also dollar store, Dollar General. Yeah, I'll definitely be checking that out. Alright, we're gonna get fueled up. Pit stop for myself. And then we will be right back. Let me mute the mic. There goes the mouse. Check. Check. Alright, audio's good. Sorry about that. But I needed a rest stop. You know what I mean. Okay. Why is there a +1 on there? Okay. It's not up through Winnemucca. We've been through there before, but never at night, I guess, because this road doesn't look familiar to me at all. You're rolling up through Bend, Oregon, Eugene. Brother lived there in Eugene for a while. His younger days. Many moons ago. Also happens to be his birthday. Ain't seen the son of a bitch yet, to wish him happy birthday. Know where he's at. How our diff got locked, but it was. Went up to Winnemucca. Oh, Johnny Cash song. He's been everywhere, man. He's been everywhere. We'll flip this road up there just to say we've been there. Then we'll go check iRacing. Plus to shut the live stream down here for a little bit after we deliver this load, because it kind of seems like people watch for like an hour or something. That's about it. Half hour, I don't know, maybe hour and a half if they really like what you're doing. But there you have it, the good old bus. Speed limit 70, he's doing 60 or 65, just enough to screw you. I suppose it, hauling people gotta go slower. Good Lord, excuse me there, sorry about that. Had a bad cold last week, getting over it. Well, I am over it, but coughing up a little bit of crap from it still. This is awesome. We're going to be rolling up through there in the daylight, I hope. reset that, but I did. Freaking paragliders up there early in the morning. 4:30 in the morning. What you doing up there, boy? You got no damn sense. Alright, there's Winnemucca. North from there will be Oregon, not too far. A few hundred miles. Another accident. Always thought about calling one of those numbers. See if some bitch answers. Be like, yo, what's up, bruh? Bruh. Bro. What's new? Bothered to look at that, but I just didn't know. Looks like the stream quality pretty good. 4,000 kilobytes a second, 59 FPS, 0.2% frames dropped. I mean, that'd be awesome if that was 0, but and they're all stopping again. Bounce the old trailer around a little. I don't even know what we're hauling. Curtains. Haha. M&Ms are like potato chips. Can't have just one. Me, I gotta have like fucking 40 of them. Eat half the bag. Yucca is what, Nevada? Not sure. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to blow my nose in a minute. Rest area. Wish that was one there, but it's not. We don't need it right now, but here pretty quick. Rest area in sight. I got no idea where we're at here. Pretty sure we're not in Oregon yet. Haven't seen a sign, but I think we're getting close. On Highway 95, I guess. A lot of gravel trucks up here. Same kind of tree as a yucca. I didn't know they went up this far north. The more you know, bro. Puff off the old inhaler here. Alright, here's our stop. Fuel and rest. Close enough for us. Alexander leveled up. Sweet. To deliver Tuesday. Oregon, here we go. state I've never been. Actually, there's quite a few states I've never been to, but Oregon be one of them. Oregon, Washington, never been. Utah, I've been there. Utah, Wyoming. At least the speed limit's good up here, 65. What's up? Road looks good shape too. Sorry about that. Snow zone, uh-oh. I don't think they got much snow up there. They got mostly rain, but I guess I was wrong. Hey, right now we're gonna get up here and do some logging. I should write the M&Ms. 2 M&Ms right there in a row. No peanut. Sons of guns. Good Lord, excuse me for that. Stuff in the back of my throat, just don't want to come out. 3800 from old Peter. I should put all my drivers on long haul. $323, what's this pay? 40 grand. That'll be 360. Will do. Wow, look at this intersection. What? This is interesting. $71,000. Alright, where are we at? Yeah, it's all new territory, son. Okay, we're gonna be going up through there, There's fuel, lots of rest stops. Oh, good Lord. Forgive me there, I got something stuck in the back of my throat. Cloud right there. Look how far the camera goes out. Didn't do that before. Better watch where you're going, son. Or you wreck. $300 to go. Stick with the 25th. Oh. What'd that say? Landslide, maybe? Nice ranch right there. Tell you what, this is different than what I thought it was going to be so far. Here, I thought it was going to be, you know, all mountains, big giant pine trees. Excuse me, good Lord. Which I'm sure there will be, but a little bit of deserty stuff too. Kind of neat out here exploring a new area. I like it. Getting in some hills now a little bit. Not too terrible, not too terrible. Roads are a little different up here too. Another paraglider. Kind of neat. I'll watch a YouTuber that does that shit. Got the little engine, big old fan on the back. Flies over, gets a cup of coffee. Goes to all kind of landmarks around the country. Alright, here's the trees. Not the kind that we're looking for. Ooh, I wonder what they're growing in there. You know what I'm saying? Better slow down a little here. I do believe we'll drop this load. Awesome. Little river right there. Burns, Oregon. Never even heard of it. Plaster and Sons, Coastal Mining, Sell Goods. It's got a fuel. Like how it went to 65 there real quick. How about our fuel? We better get some. Yard. See them or get to them. Oh, come on, dude. Guess what? If they're gonna stop, we're gonna go. That's how we roll. tight little fuel stop. We could have stopped up here. Oh, they got a truck service center. I know we're driving a little wild, but we'll be alright. Because we're going to take our heavy load flags and banners off. Possibly change out the mirrors. C220 is not compatible. Boy, that freaking. And what have we got? Volvo D16. Yeah, definitely Detroit. Definitely want that one. Dump the flags. Because we ain't heavy right now. Oh, the exhaust. What is this? SCR exhaust. Yeah, you don't see it at all. You know what? I should go no deflectors. And the duals, yeah, as big as we can get with the pipes. Can't change the color. Ooh, the mirrors. Nope, they're all gonna be the same. Right in close on the cab. Those are a little further out. Further out yet. Closer in. Kind of like that. Duty mirrors. How are they? Front to back, sideways. All about the same. We'll go in duties so we can see what the hell's going on. And these, we're going to go back to the old style. Just because, you know. Reflector might help with the fuel. Lights with a chrome strip, driver plate we don't need. Could go fancy wheels, but we don't need that. Just rock and roll. Much better on those mirrors. I like that. Little off-road in here. Let's hope we don't wreck. Much better. I can't see as much all the time in it. But I could also see to the left a little bit easier. 45, are you kidding me? Reduced ahead. What's that over there? Just a rest area, I guess. Thought it was a big truck stop or something. Like a bunch of wheat or something. Got milk. Yeah, I guess that's something I don't think about in Oregon. They probably got a lot of Riley, a lot of agriculture. Lakeview. We're heading up toward Bend. Now we're rolling again. Scenery changing again. Kind of scrub brushy up here a little bit. Want to load of something. Got 318 and this pays 40. Yeah, it's going to be close. Might grab us another Kenworth or Peterbilt, do some logging. Or we might do some logging in this old girl. Miles out. Whatever, 219 actually. When do we gotta be there? Tuesday, and it's Monday, 10:30. 213. We're gonna stop and rest so we can see this shit in the daylight. That's just how I roll. Plenty of time, I do believe. Never saw an on-ramp like that before. Just boom when you're right out there. We're gonna get there right on time. Brushes, rocks. Still fairly flat. Guess we're what, kind of up through the middle here. Then it's a real trip on the coast. There's a big old tree. Look at that son of a bitch. Ah. coming up on Bend. I wonder if that's where we're delivering. Nope, Newport. Must be not too far past it. A few more trees now. There's a big hill popped up out of almost nowhere. New houses and shit. It's actually really cool. New scenery. That noise was someone building stuff. Public Works of Bend, next left. Heard of it but never been there. Well, we have now, NATS. Ha ha! Guess we'll be taking a right up here. More trees. Well, we got big trees in Iowa, big pine trees and stuff too, but there are big trees everywhere. Do they not see us? Wow. Got some traffic. Cut you right off. Hey, sweetie. How you doing? Guess I could have went right on red. Because it's showing not posted. Car hauling. I think what we're gonna do when we get up here, possibly buy a garage and a log trailer. Maybe try to build our own little log hauling empire. See? Look at here, load of logs. And there's a garage for sale right there. Recruitment agency. Probably not gonna say we found it, but Yep, no it did, my goodness. Come on, Kappa. There's the garage. Well, that's a big son of a bitch, too. Whip on over to this lane. Right lane ends. Genius, bruh. Sorry for your luck, yellow truck. Just loving this scenery. Roads are interesting up here too. They're a little different than other areas in ATS. Portland next right. A little different than what I'm used to in real life as well. And we kind of sissied out running automatic, but hey. All your new real life trucks are automatic, so why not? Well, not all of them, of course, but it's the thing now. Automatic trans. Which, from what I understand, really isn't automatic. Just computer-controlled clutch and shit. No mistakes. More trees. Nah, it's a little bigger than, well, we might get some that big around here, but not a whole forest of them like that. This is awesome. And here we go to climbing. Come on, old girl. You can pull that hill. I'll be glad to get this one delivered. I need a little break. Probably gonna do some laundry and move around a little. Go see how iRacing's doing. Starter don't work so good, does it? Guess it ain't bad. Once it let it go 3 miles an hour over. Wonder how that works. Must be like a transmission brake type of application. Pretty interesting. Wow. Look at that. The big old river down there. Badass, bro. Oh, Don King, I'll be out there with my fishing pole. Check it out. Now we're getting in some trees. Wow, look at that. Little roadside attraction deal. Huh. Say this is worth 11 bucks, 12 bucks, whatever it was. Badass. Got over there some kind of farm. Someone lost another tire. Man, I mentioned to try to skip these on iRacing. The new tires. Of course, everyone on the service will be complaining. Those clouds, I thought that was mountains over there. It's going through Eugene. Farms. Look at that combine, son. Big old sumbitch. Oh, don't do that. I wanted to shut the freaking engine brake off. I bet that hurt. Got here 60 miles to go. North, south, Bragg, keep left, Portland. Hell of an intersection right there. How about you, red truck? You coming too? Yep. Sometimes it saves you time just to slow down and let them in. Airport Road, check that out. I mean, you know, you can't get down there, but a few more trees. Pretty big ones too. Not huge, giant ones, but pretty big nonetheless. Lumber mill. Sure we'll be hauling into one of those for the day's up. If we ever get this load delivered. Is it noon and 1:54, 2 hours, 39 miles. We're golden, son. 38 miles out. If these folks would go the speed limit. Come on, log truck. The hammer on that jammer. Of course, I bet that's a little sketch when that thing's empty. Super light, probably. I swear I heard music or something on the radio. It's real faint in the background. Huh. Big piles of logs. Getting into some big trees now. I don't know what was up that road. 20 miles out. And these boys are just playing around. Yeah, I definitely hear radio. I don't know how to shut it off either. Watch where we're going here. Why they're all stopping in front of us. Got around with the radio. Because we don't want that on. I don't know how to shut it off. I got the volume all the way down. We should be okay. Almost there. Wonder how heavy the logs are. Load of logs. Find us a couple loads of logs and do them, make some money. Newport discovered. And then buy us a trailer and some trucks. Never know what logs might pay. We'll be finding out. Hey buddy, how much I pay for all them logs? Astoria. The home store. Good Lord, look at the traffic, son. I don't know why they stop like that when you're pulling out, but they do. We are here, and I need a break. Gotta do some laundry, something to eat. Where does this go? Around the back? Wow! Never saw that before. Might be needing a little bit of trailer brake here. That was a long little haul right there. In our nice little truck. We are an instructor now. You know, it didn't look that big. Huh. We got a lot of stuff to explore here. So we're gonna get fuel or rest. How tired was the guy? Half, not even half. Might do a short load of logs. Can't get there that quick. We got a short load. I'm gonna take a little break for a while. Anyone out there watching, I hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks for tuning in. If you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe. Till the next time, peace.